is Dire's ban.
I feel this new announcer, by the way, for today. Hello?
Radiant's turn to ban.
I seem to be alone. Oh, there goes Underlord again. Let me check. Go for it. Go for it.
Hello.
10 seconds. Turn to ban.
Turn it on and off.
It is Radiant's ban. Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
They did play it very well, but
Dire must choose.
I think it's on the side of I don't think they're going to do it first. But I think they want to address picking evokers. You want to address what they want to do, and you want to see if the evoker will fit that. So first picking it, you can get very easily countered because you're going to know, okay, this is the hero that they're going to use to control. How do we address that? How do we kite that? How do we avoid it? So might ban it second phase. I'm not sure. As I see, they don't ban it first.
Is it even worth banning at all, kind of thing? You can deal with it just...
Yes, it is.
What's happening around
it? It is worth banning.
Okay.
However, it depends on how they want to approach the game. Do they want to hard counter it? Do they want to live with it? Do they want to kite it? Along those lines. The silencer didn't work. Maybe they thought that would be their work for it, but...
They stick with the A. I mean, it got some good ultis off, and there was that one fight down in that bottom lane where the A ulti and that silencer curse came out and it was looking good. As we see a void picked up.
I like that. Even against the A, I like that.
Yeah. I mean,
it's okay.
Voided and Ags.
The A with anyone else, it's fine.
Voided and Ags is city as well.
Yeah.
It is city,
any
man.
Support, or with a leveler, any items. It's just
5 seconds.
Yeah, that extra bash hit, man. Yo, I feel like whenever I play against it, it's every single hit is bashed.
The worst when you get to 60 minutes and Void gets a pirate hat. Pirate hat and Ags, anyone he jumps on is perma-bashed. We're dead.
Time lock forever. As we see a Doom picked up again. And a Grim picked straight away.
The Doom is good for the Void. It's very good.
The Grim is good for the Doom.
So A is good for the Grim.
This is mind games, mind chess happening here. Okay, so this is that's a quick opening on a Void. That's you're showing your hand quite nicely to your lane. They've given them 3 picks, obviously post Doom, to work with it. Now, is that just absolute confidence in who they're going to put in mid lane? So okay to have as we do see Invoker banned. Is that complete confidence in your mid laner with whatever hero he's playing that you can let your Void have any chance of being countered? Don't worry about it. We will make the space for you. Or is it just like let's see what they do with this. We're confident.
10 seconds. Dire's turn to ban.
Zeus banned again. Okay. I mean, Viper ban. I guess Viper is a nuisance. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where like you don't want to ever play against it. It's just like, oh, Viper.
10 seconds.
Tusk. Maybe they know something we don't about Tusk. It's like I said, it is a very good four, but
yeah.
Is that something Power2Dominate have been playing really well of late, or is that just Cthulhu feeling they don't want to give them something that Tusk can counter?
It's like you said earlier, all the previous games. Is it that hero that you definitely? It's one of the ones you want to go, no, get it out. Not going to play with this. Tusk doesn't really fit that bill. I think something they want to use, and they know Tusk is a good counter, or they've done a bit of research and they know that it's a good pick for them. It was the first ban, so you don't just do it in response to whatever everyone else is banning, like an AAL, like that. Venom. Okay, so they're not liking the Venom.
Quick question: if you soulbind and you deal a Legion deal,
you get double the deal damage.
What if they want to go Legion offlane? and they don't want people to roll out.
10 seconds.
If they ban Dazzle here, this is a complete throw in the dark. If they ban Dazzle, I'm saying they're going for a Legion. Or ban Dazzle or Oracle, they're going for a Legion.
Yeah.
Or Flame.
Dyer's ban.
Well, I was wrong, and that's fine.
I don't think that's necessary, because the Void is fine
Oracle?
against the Jug. The Void has to show that okay, there's an Oracle ban, so they do it for them. Or maybe now they do that.
Or do they pick it and then
10
wait
seconds.
for them to pick an axe, which they wouldn't pick because they have Doom or Flame, which thwarts that
5
idea.
seconds.
Never mind.
Don't really want to do a Axe Void either, because you have to perfectly layer everything. Do you like
Sven.
Sven ban? Sven is one who can stand up to the Void, definitely.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Snap. Solid. Okay, oh, you know it's gonna be horrible when
Power
they get
actually
caught
ran
in a
this.
chrono,
Yep, and then that.
and then
Power
in
ran
come that
this
awesome.
combo, the Void and Snapfire in their first game. Was very, very tough. They had an Underlord and
10
an AA.
seconds.
The AA blast hitting the base.
5
If
seconds.
seen that.
Say it again. The what?
There was an Underlord getting gone in under tier 1, so he said, screw this, I'm TPing a base. Just TP'd out with his ulti, and then AA blasted him in base and killed him.
Oh,
It was a very nice play.
cool. Bats nice. Opens a few. Could be the 4 or a cheeky mid.
I think it'll be a mid if they're going to run it.
Seconds.
They have the Doom, so they don't want to stick it on off lane, and a 4...
5 seconds.
I'm not a fan of the 4 bat. You have to really... The Doom, it's not a bad lane. You can't just leave him alone.
Ooh, that's a big boy pick. Okay, I mean they've got some big boys on Cthulhu right now. That's Saint and Snapfire. Don't just die. They're not going to be early kills in that lane. I think it will be the Snap Void and a Grim Centaur. But I mean, that's a rough one.
10
Centaur speed with Grimstroke,
seconds.
Inkswell as well, and it's
5
going to be
seconds.
a tough lane. It seems like there's going to be more kill potential for Cthulhu already. Just you can kill a bat and you can. Yes, that flame is rough on the bats, but I think it's easier than trying to pop down a scent.
It's the truth. But I could see already how this is going to go. It's going to be the Sen standing in front with every single fight, and the bat's just going to go, who do I lasso? If you catch someone in the back, you can get stomped on the way through. He can't really do it on the scent, because then they have to commit everything on him, and the Void's going to jump in the back, and then you're going to have a soulbind onto the bat, whoever he brings it to. And then the Snapfire just chucking in the Mortimer's Kisses. So it's a very good send pick there. It's like having an Abaddon 5. Sits in front, you really want to commit everything onto their past 5.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Gyrocopter!
Yeah. It does, but he doesn't really matter for much, because he lifesteals back everything when he has the flat cannon on. Even just without a satanic, just with Morbid
5
Moss.
seconds. Radiant's turn to ban.
He's a nice hero to restrict them from running into you. So are you gonna blink and stun onto the Doom or the Bat when you have this cooldown and stuns coming up? Tough there. SF ban, so obviously they're missing their mid laner.
Seconds.
Who do you think's going mid from the side of
5
Power? Do you think it's going to be a Gyro the Bat, or are they still waiting on it?
It is Dyer's ban. It is Radiant's ban.
I think it's a Gyro now because of that Quap ban. Gyro hates laying against the Quap.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
It's the Doom has to be the off lane, so he has to play against this void.
Dire's turn to pick.
Bat, you can have a bit more flex. You can send him mid.
Radiant's
You can
turn
send
to
him
pick.
fall. See what it is. Oh, that. Okay, that. No, that doesn't help at all. I am calling a gyro mid because I know laning mid Drow is very hard because of her attack damage and the slowness.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a 4 bat.
Riki. Select
And
your
Riki.
hero. Make the ultimate
Ooh.
choice.
Okay, so do we see Riki mid?
Do you see Riki mid? No, apologies. Riki safe lane.
Well, perhaps Flamaki was Invoker last game. He was mid last.
Was he mid last?
Yeah, Flamaki Voker.
On the Evoker, yes.
And I do not remember who was playing mid for Power2Dominate last game.
It
I should.
was Military Lime. So that's
Okay,
the
so
gyro.
it could be the gyro. Okay, so we're gonna see a gyro
Gyro is
versus
fine
Riki.
against the Riki.
Yeah, he should have a great time. If he does blink strike onto you, got Rocket Barrage.
Barra. Ooh, that new Grim set.
That is very nice.
That is very nice. I like that.
I also really wanted the from the first cache, that Warlock set that had like the Samurai Golem.
Oh yeah. That Tinker. Ended up getting the Timber Saw.
I bought none. I was relying on my friends and they didn't pull through.
Horrible friends, absolutely.
I know, dude.
No,
Just bad people, man. 4 wins in a row as Grimstroker. Yeah, no, it's just also the second cache. I like the Black Timber. I really enjoy that, but I also really like that Legion, and it's never going to happen. So I should have bought 1 or 2 from the first cache. Okay, let's see this. So yeah, try with the 3 tangos, almost wraith. Okay, just take 3 tangos to mid lane. Supports aren't helping him out there.
1.
Seems a bit rude.
Well, the Riki's going to be jumping, using stun, so it'll help.
So we do see Riki getting the help of his support to these 2 Shade Tangos. Double slipper, so he's looking for the double Wraith Band. Get Diffusal Rush afterwards, I assume. Nice and easy. I might be counting my eggs a bit earlier before they hatch and all that kind of saying, but I don't like the lack of regen on... sure, with Devour, the Doom has got an extra 2 there, but 3 tangos on Doom, 3 tangos on Bat, 3 on Drow.
I think the Doom will be fine.
I think Doom will be fine. I don't think anyone else will be
30
fine.
seconds and counting.
Yeah.
That being said, doesn't like Cthulhu have opted for much more regen themselves either. Oh, Retaliate, such an obnoxious ability. Loving it.
Free blade mail?
We do see 3 bot rune, 3 at sub. It's probably going to be a 2-2 split again. The gyro is wrapping around. He has got a Rocket Barrage level 1. This Grim is looking forward. We could see first blood here on... Ooh, Doom falling low.
Oh, they want to go for the void. Go, Rocket.
Oh, Rocket Barrage incoming. No time. He has time lock first level.
I think
Hasn't
that should
taken...
be first. Yep.
No time lock.
Oh!
Like 8 HP.
Solve.
Pops the sub.
And... Battle
That Stroke of Fate saved his life. Or another solve, sure. But oh, pops his solve down. Nicely done. That was quite a aggressive opening. Nicely done. That's sign of things to come. I like it. As
Gyro
this
is
Riki...
missing a lot, yeah. Not
Yeah, Riki is just saying cool. No problem. I'll keep the lane in my favor. Thank you.
Also had to go get the rune. The whole lane is missed now. Whole wave, I mean.
Yeah. He's gonna be near level
Nice, 2
2.
hits.
Oof, level 2, and Jar is way away from level 2. Not the best start.
You see this top going? The Stand
I
versus
think
Drow.
if you're an AA here, you've got to kind of just essentially actually get out of lane. That's most of the point. You chuck your Chilling Touch where you can, and then you get out of XP range. Try to get Drow at level 6, because you guys are not killing Scent right now. You're gonna need to get a level up on them. I think it'll be a lot easier, obviously, once Drow is 6, like, obviously. But him having higher levels than you is massively problematic. I think it's going to be another sort of trading lane because he does have the ability to just dive you as well. Snap doing a good job here of pulling the creep sideways. He stayed out of XP range nicely, so you can see Saint sitting at level 2. Very well played by Snap there. Ricky is pushed in mid quite hard. Shire can try a little bit of farm here at least on the tower. Does get homing missile level 2 just to give himself some space. Oh, tried it. So he could have tricked the trader to dodge
He's
that.
gonna have to spam the stun to convey a lot, but the slow try to do enough. With the observer mid. It's a little there.
I love that Centaur just walks towards Drow and she runs away. Doesn't? But that's all you need. Just walks towards, like, nope, nope, please no.
Wanna hug?
But yeah, she's already having to resort to. Oh, we see a poison. We see her having to resort to kind of already having to clear those jungle creeps, and is slightly behind on XP, but recovered a little bit since the Saint got his increased. Tricks of the Trade's quite a nice dodge. It's got its less cooldown than your homing missile. So basically every homing missile, unless he levels it +1 on his, he can just dodge it. Which is going to be hell of an annoying if he does try to end up maxing. I highly doubt that, but you never know.
I think he'll want to just max out the flak cannon and the rocket. Just so even if the lane goes bad, he can just hop in the jungle, farm the creeps, farm some stacks.
Quick little flash farm, yeah. And also, yeah, it'd just be very nice to have that high level barrage for when he does, or if he does blink strike you, can just say, go for it dude, blink strike to my back, I'm just gonna pummel you from here.
No, very low. Not gonna be able to harass the scent for a little bit. He gets that regen.
Ooh, looking for a cookie there.
Bottom, taking a bit of punishing. Got his level 3 up here. Avoid standard build. One Wraithband finisher, although no.
Okay, that Inksville comes out. Just time walk, that's alright. You see a lot more stacks of, a lot more sticky napalm stacks before he commits to using that Firefly. Infinite Blade is a real nuisance though. Oh, it's a very, very nice stroke of fate there, hitting both of the heroes.
Yeah.
Both Deep and Bat taken quite low there. As again, it's fairly nice, slowish beginnings. You get the night top lane, they just sort of seems to be trading farm. CS quite in favor of Ricky mid lane. Up 17-7 to the 10 and 3 of the gyro. It's not going to get any easier at all. 18-9 on top 4, all 3 are brilliant. Already taking the positive with there.
Test snap pretty low on the mana here, but 2 parries. To be able to. Oh wait, hold up. No, I'm
Steal your face.
thinking of last game. Saw the Doom down bottom. Well, top. Chow getting low. Get out of there nice and easy. Did they have the one cloudy stopped? The other one now. Dooms, 10 stacks on the wand, so fine.
He doesn't have to worry too much if he's initiated on. Yeah, should be alright if he is.
I see a DD on the gyro. It's not doing much right click at the moment. Be too hard for the Ricky. He does have a very high armor as standard. The Wraithband a little bit.
Just check top lane. You got a Chilling Touch come in, puts him quite low. He'll be right there. He's got the cookie to get out. Never mind.
That belongs.
Double edge from that Centaur, just popping him down. A little bit of space now for Drow. Able to get a last hit or 2 in here.
Runes. Could actually be. I'm looking at this Scrim here. If they don't get a stun gyro, he might get out. Although gyro's coming in with the stun.
These napalm stacks on this Scrim might be good, eh?
Yeah.
Gyro coming at the backs, homing missile.
Stun he's not going to worry too much about. This should Dead now.
Forms of my
And gives it to the
life.
gyro. Well played there by that bat to give it to the gyro.
Realised
Do you see Snap 5 seconds off as well?
Ooh, Drow.
Drow has literally 18 HP.
Ooh. Sunstrike.
The move speed,
Wait, okay.
the move speed is up on scent.
The stun gonna come from the gyro, but that retaliates.
Could see courier.
Radiant's
Slow.
courier
Courier
has been
dead.
killed.
Good slow.
No mana on the gyro. And he has one
Mana there. Oh, kites it out. That's
Oh,
the
the
beauty of
creeps
teamwork.
blocking the damage.
Oh no, Drago might auto creeps.
Oh. I think it's fine.
I think scent is down. Oh, that was a well response. Good responses by the team. Scent's trying to go a little bit.
Oh, hello.
Oh, snap fire. Okay.
There you
Comes in to clean it up.
Good work, Grandma. Don't steal much.
I see this coming.
Ah, Void opted to go
Yes,
for
kills
minus
the
build.
kill.
Interesting. Does go well with him. Has that extra attack speed for if he does need a chrono early on.
I mean, yeah, he's up on CS. It's a nice item of late. He's doing well in this lane.
But would you have the Midas over Maelstrom this game? Because you want to be able to steal a bit faster than the Drow and the Gyro.
I'm a sucker for Maelstrom. I build him here as I shouldn't build Maelstrom. So
Zeus Maelstrom, boys. Let's go.
why would you not want 2 Maelstroms? It's perfect. Yeah, no, I love it. I really do love Maelstrom. I think Midas is
lane,
so
hold on.
situational.
Keep
A
diving,
lot of action
coming
happening
in.
here.
Not much mana.
Tricks the trade up and Blink Strike
Yeah.
could take this bat out.
Gyro, not enough
Tricks the
mana to
trade.
do. 4.
Sentry down. There you go. Ricky is aware of it now.
More
I'm
mana.
not sure what they can do.
Sultan, anything Ricky able to get out? He's over there in the mid. We'll see when he's about to blink. Either Grim, Bat, Friendly Hug again. Gyro's coming down. We've seen this happen before.
Indeed, he stands him up
Mana
again.
to stop.
I
Although
miss
no
out.
mana for stun either. But does have
15 mana for his Rocket Barrage. Can wait
ones
it
and
out.
rockets,
This
but I don't think he'll get.
TP response from Sentinel might be a little late. It was just a nice quick move there by the 2 of them.
They realize
Snapfire pops Drow top again.
I'll stop floating.
Shutting Touch is up on the air. This could be a Snapfire kill. Does get the D ward off. They know he has sentries there now.
doesn't get the courier, although might get it now. Trade that
If he
for his
kills the
life.
courier, he might be dead. He might be dead. He doesn't well played. Shutting Touch is up on air. Oh, it
Misses
misses
up.
high ground miss. Oh, come on.
Paste on the
Sent
gyro.
coming in for support.
They've got. Based on this gyro, I mean, can do anything with it here.
I mean, the thing is, he's so evasive. If he is under vision, it's fine. He can tricks the trade or blink strike. You know, he can blink strike to the creep at the back. He can tricks the trade, dodge a lot of rocket barrage. I think he should try look at a side lane maybe and look for that with his ulti.
Yeah.
But for now, just using the farm with it, also perfectly fine. Pushing Ricky back, not giving him the free farm or free space.
Rocket procs there, really hitting onto creep wave. Doom, I believe, is going for Blade Mail first. No, sorry.
Top is
Hold
missing.
up. Shadow Blade. Yep. Doom opting for Shadow, so maybe wanting to secure from Invis onto the Void, and then they can combo with Lasso after that. Middle though. Call down onto the Ricky. Doesn't have vision,
Oh,
but knows
unfortunate.
it's been blocked.
Barrage coming in, that's a dangerous Ricky.
Nice. No one to
It's
follow.
kind of fine.
Doesn't vision, no one charges. Jesus.
Ricky is cutting it
Nervous.
fine.
I would. But knows his limits, able to stay alive. The proc now coming out from Drow, which is hurting.
Check bottom, we see a Doom use bottom on the Void. Probably gonna die. This could be denied. It's denied, well played by the Grim there.
Very nice play.
Snap TP's in, has Cookie and Mortimer's kisses. Almost lands the stun, that was very, very close.
That just with a bit more move speed with those Tranquils. Coming
do
up
see
on
them.
the Shadow Blade.
10-minute bounty, so we do see a regen bottom. Even mid lane is going to be very happy to see that. Gyros, that's a lane changer.
Bat on Grim again. Episode 3.
Episode 3, I think we own 2 right now. We do have Chrono,
Stun on.
It's not to use it, just
Get back.
fine. That's up next well
Oh, there
stun.
we go.
One of his kisses.
This is where the Sounds isn't able to get out. They might chrono onto the gyro if they feel happy.
Snap once more. Cookie's out.
Oh, bit out of position there. Sounds coming in. The flat cannon does get the chrono.
Triple.
Onto the AA first, as he should. Snap
Chrono Ricky is coming in. Can I have this rest of the
no,
tray?
A does hit the blast out before, so no more time on for the void. Stun onto the Ricky, and this is the nasty combo.
Well played. That is such a nice combo there. Link's right can go back. Yeah, another cooldown. Just off his run back. They've committed quite a lot here. No worries. Everyone gets out now. We got our kill. Well played.
There they see the flat cannon not hitting the Ricky, so they know they don't have vision. He is going to opt for it. No, he doesn't have the ulti. That should be a kill for the Ricky.
Second Blink Strike up.
Oh, that should happen.
Blink Strike should be dead. Unlucky.
If you can see me,
Well played with Ricky. Bat. Ricky does have the flame break.
Does a flame break? Doesn't have vision with the Ricky. No more napalm strikes. This could be a good response from Raid. Oh, well, Ricky.
This combo is, we saw a couple patches ago, just before the Zoo meta, it was very, very strong. Have a Ricky Grim and you just do this. Okay.
Second he has that lead, he's so difficult to contend. Oh, with the cookie as well. Still has a blink strike, still tricks the trade. Another kill coming in for sure.
Kill. Yep. Very good from the Ricky. He's gonna TP mid. Test with this gyro. I know that ulti isn't up, but doesn't have the silence, so not able to ensure the stun will hit him. Gyro no
Such
vision.
a nicely.
Bounty.
A almost picking off the Centaur. He has ulti in 2 seconds.
Charles just
Might
hitting
not
it.
use it. A ulti coming in, looking for it. Oh,
To
that's
the left. This is
slightly.
good evasion there. Gyro running in with a
Gyro's
haste.
haste has cooldown.
He's gonna try and chase
Haste
the Ricky to
cooldown.
see him. So coming through from the Grim. He's gonna get a current
It's a bad idea.
maybe, but he's left all alone. He stun.
This might be good, Gyro.
Oh,
Nice idea though, going for that. Could have been a double
yeah.
kill there, just a bit
would have
deep.
helped a lot. And saw his chance, but if that Ricky wasn't there, didn't see him, I doubt the rotation would have come through. So good play, just wasn't aware that the Ricky had seen him. But as we see, Ricky ahead of the last hits, Void to follow, and then the Doom. Net worth size, Ricky is quite ahead with all of the kills. Have 2 to his name so far with no hits. The Doom on the inverse.
Oh, Doom,
There we go, that's what we were talking
Doom,
about.
there we go.
Doom into Lasso, and
Well played.
that's a very good combo.
You could even next round see how much damage you do even just with Firefly. That was very, very well played. I think this Doom is actually doing enough damage at this point. More than they're actually even recognizing. It was really well played by both of them. Perfectly. You're happy with that. You're sitting there going, thanks. There's their +1 Void, he's got a Midas, and now he can't even escape our singular ulti.
Dancing around each other here, the Ricky and the Gyro.
Very nice with Flat Cannon there.
Flat Cannon takes the ward.
All planned.
Queasy. Trials Farm's okay, opting for a 4-star first, so able to get away from the Ricky, get away from the Chrono and the Void if he jumps in on her. As we say, Chrono on, Modest to follow,
Mortifices.
AA next.
We do have double TP coming in. These are brave CPs.
And
Once again,
the Lasso.
there is no Chrono. That is one ALTs just off the mark. And they escape. Quite a lot of TPs expanded. They're going to want to grab something here. We do see Void.
Gosh, Sentinels,
see
they're going to
Void
turn
there.
it now. Ricky showed up with the Grim. Does have the Soul
Silence.
There we go.
Soul by
Well,
hits.
now Ricky
Ricky drives.
on the tower. Has the silence on her, so she can't get away. There we go.
Good strike effect. Ricky in the
And
tower.
that should be a kill for the Rickies.
Multi-shot. Multi-shot did some work. Homing missile coming in from the gyro. This would be such a good call. I think that's a
Get
3 of
the
them.
kill. This gyro's a bit. Ooh. Yep, there we go.
Might make it right.
Stun, silence, stopped.
Look to the top tower.
Very good combos. Able to chain everything together very well.
Their structures are fortified.
Now, like we said, those 2 TPs not having the Doom or the Lasso can't do much. A blast. Full hit.
Oh,
Only hits the scent.
hits the scent.
Void able to get out before.
Radiant look
As the Midas done.
Midas starting to pay himself off now. It's going to be...
Yeah.
He's going to have his new items pretty soon. I see on the Curry he does have Just a belt, okay. So he's going for those treads.
It's just the treads finished.
Okay, there we go, we see. He's looking for the MKB.
Doom's up
MKB
to
rush.
go for Radiance next. So good against the Ricky, just that constant damage. And a bit of mischance for in the Chrono as well. Does have the Devour max, so that double Midas. Nearly double Midas. With the talent.
Almost, yeah. Grouping us 3 in mid lane. Ricky is under Oz ward. Jara happy to probably just trade far more free. Is level 10 to the level 12 Ricky. Oh, that
there we
combo.
go. Stun.
Kingswell, stun. Oh, good response this time.
Bottom is doing the work there. Is gonna get stun. That should be a dead Ricky.
Hey, it is
Stun
already
to follow, A+.
The aggression is punished there. Centaur ulti comes in a second after. Drow looking
They are
towards that
going
top lane
on
at
to
Centaur.
top. He's gonna get the flame
Good flame
break
break.
back. Will be the lasso. Yep.
Multi-shot
That should
lasso,
be a
well
good
played.
kill for Drow. Very well played there.
They're doing really, really well to come back in these moments after fights. So they feel like they're falling behind. They're grabbing their wins that they can, doing very, very nicely. This Doom is getting his farm. Drow is getting the space she needs, and eventually it is going to pay off. This is looking very, very good for them so far. Well played by both sides.
I don't see, there's a 3k advantage, but I don't see that as the GG go next at all.
No.
Not at all with this team.
I mean, look at that. Doom is actually just right now taking top net worth. As I was saying, it's granted there are 3 on Radiant below that, but that Drow is going to start getting faster and faster as she gets those farming items, moving into jungle. We do see them here. Are they looking for a smoke here? They are currently just smoked up. Okay, 4 of them smoked, looking for that void. No, he has Chrono.
They do have the Doom.
I think it'll be a straight Shadow Blade
Dire's
Doom.
middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
It's gonna be a pity because he has that Chrono and he wants to fight every time he has it. Doom in front, has Shadow Blade. Should see smoke pop.
didn't see him
that
at all.
timing.
Oh, no.
Oh, that timing.
Jump up, but straight into the Doom. Doom.
Vision.
Doom. There we go.
And he gets him. Oh, that tree vision. Almost saved his life.
Josh, the
That's alright, they're shoving in the other lanes.
Yeah.
Snapfire pushing in mid, center pushing in top. It's unfortunate to have your one go, but they're trading off 2 towers potentially.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And he has
Good
that
smoke gank though.
Midas. It's not the end of the world, I don't think. No, he won't miss.
Radiant should look to their
Nice smoke though, at least. They knew Chrono was up, so it was good that they get the duel straight away. You don't want to be a void with Chrono ready, and then you're getting ganked without getting a kill. So that's very, very nice for the side there, playing it back well.
2 coming down here. Do they want to have the Void TP in and try and take this with the Chrono? They do have the bottom is kisses up.
Soul Bind is up. Kingswell, Ricky.
Yeah, okay.
Dusted. Soul Bind is hitting, Mortis is coming in.
We'll have the Chrono a little bit
This
later.
all does
Unable
miss.
to get the
It does
kill
stun the
off
Ricky.
Bat, but this should be a dead Doom. Yep. Bat running
Then
in
Ricky
full
looking to
flight.
catch more here.
Unable to get the gyro. Actually gonna get out. Not seen where the trail leads. Drow getting a lot of space up top on
Dire should look to their top tower.
the side. Very well played from everyone.
Yeah, fair trades off there. Okay, I think that we're going to see Ricky just sitting on the tower, just sort of saying, go for it, please. Use me as bait. I want you guys to come. And obviously go back. I'm probably going to see him, so the rest of the team here, grab creep waves, trick the traded out, perhaps. Okay, not obviously not a trick of the trade. TP from Doom coming in. They're probably going to aim for this tower next. We do have the lasso up. Doom is still on cooldown. We do have lasso up. Oh, that Ricky is
Damage to the Ricky. Too much damage.
Corner comes in. Inkstall's movement speed is just massive. That fun hits, but it's actually okay. Meanwhile, Centaur is just farming up. I think he might have just completed his pipe
He's-
just before we go back to this bottom lane.
Yes, he does have the pipe coming on Courier.
Pipe, okay, there we go. As we do see Drow's 4 staff coming in, perhaps? Yep, 4 staff coming in for her. So she's gonna slowly but surely come back online, get that Dragon Lance next, probably. Ricky scouting around, doesn't have a dust of his own.
Radiant's middle tower.
Just spot the Drow. Don't think they want to
Cool
commit
stuff.
just onto the Drow alone.
Great silence.
Silence.
Great silence for the response here. 55 Ricky's ace for glass coming in. Does that on 3, fantastic.
Leash
We have a
Doom
Doom up.
on the sword. They don't have the drums, but
Fortified.
oh no. Doom onto
I think
Ricky
Drow
goes
might live
there.
here.
Void trying to
I
kill
think
the
Ricky's probably
Drow.
got it.
Tower is under
His last
Yeah, last one.
this should be a dead Void.
Last on the Void, yeah.
The Drow bit
This
too
would be
low.
unfortunate, eh? Void has 1 second on this Midas.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be very unfortunate.
Maybe
Can
pop
he
it
get his
down.
Midas off?
There we go.
Oh, it pops the Midas. Okay, value.
Hashtag worth.
Value.
The Drow getting the kill though.
To speak with
Those, yeah.
Yeesh. It's looking sad.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think just we sort of keep in mind that is one thing of concern that for Dire they are getting those pickoffs, but this is pretty much always a 4v5. The Centaur has been pushing out this top wave and soloing those lanes. He's going to be a bit of an issue, I think, but they're playing it extremely well, getting those pickoffs nicely. Snap still showing bottom. Could perhaps rotate onto him. Opting not to, just trading Farmer for Bat as he's looking for his Yules.
Looking at the Cent here mid, they do not vision of the Ender's Doom. Was looking to combo with the Grim. Double stuns.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, Doom is opting to keep the Cloak Aura, so that's the 10% magic resistance.
Death's bounty.
And they are... I'd like to see one of the Scent Stun come out, or maybe just tank up and get a Satyr. Ooh, the Hellbear would be good. Sorry, not the Hellbear. Alpha Wolf.
Alpha Wolf always
Might
nice.
look to take it now,
Alpha Wolf always good.
10 seconds, so... All 5 coming up top. But there we go, that's what Doom. Top, Ricky showing in lane.
Just waiting one more second.
the
There we go.
Yasha.
Okay, we have it. Critical Strike is up.
Ooh.
Stop on the gyro. Snap 5 for the silence.
But there's the same goal.
There you guys.
Go draft following him.
Kisses. Can draw
Doesn't want
like
to
this.
play with this Ricky now. Mana yet.
He has Blink Strike. Beautiful stunning gap. Be
They do
silenced by
have the
gyro.
lasso. He is able to get the lasso.
Comes in draw. Hasn't got much mana to work with.
Though she might try and bait out. Okay, meanwhile, Void enjoying his day. Opting to go for the MKB first. So wants to proc through.
I guess he's
I don't
cancelled
know.
the idea of Drow getting a butterfly. Not that she was
She
close to run
does
away,
have the
but
mischance talent, but I don't. She has taken it. She has taken the Gust Blind. So that is probably the reasoning there.
I mean,
The
it's
Gust
just,
Blind instead of the 5 stats. Oh, no, good reaction there. Well, there's 4 levels ago, so probably saw it and opted to go for that instead. We just say he already has the Midas, so it doesn't farm any item. Can opt to go straight to the MK. Grim.
we do have a GG boots up on the snap. That's very well done. Yeah, 23 minutes. That's not too bad at all. As a 5-4 rather.
The
Yules
Dire
first track coming on.
on the hunt for
Rod
radiant
nearly done
forces.
for A. It looks like they're going to hit their timing soon. Zhao is going for the BKB next. Picking up a lot more.
The radiant
Doom has the Sacred Relic, so nearly going to have that Radiance up.
Whereabouts.
But again, now that this MKB is up on the Faceless Void, will be up soon.
See a 5-man smoke mid lane here. They've got Chrono ready. But they're gonna,
Snapfire's in
okay.
6, so yeah, this is
They
fine.
wanted to take a walk. They think that their Drow is farming in their own triangle in that small area there. Nothing is there, obviously, as we can see. I wonder if they're going to try to rotate through the mid lane into
They
the
did
other
just
side
see
of the
2
jungle.
top, so they might think that no.
There's still a while on the
They are
smoke.
seeing
They could
3.
get there.
They can
Ooh,
pick up the
Drow.
Drow lane.
Good strike silence. That is unfortunate.
Oh, the Chrono.
Beautiful small stuff. Solo Chrono. That's a
Everyone
worthwhile
else
Chrono.
far away.
Well played. Good smoke camp. Well played.
Nice
If
grip.
you know people of your own drow,
Cup.
you're welcome
They're
to
going to
join
trade
my
off that kill there for a tier 1 top. All of them showed in the lane there.
I think they can still go off this. They still have. Oh no, they don't have Chrono.
They
They have last.
They have TPs.
Wait,
All
no,
the TPs, I would, yep.
Middle tower is under
They're
attack.
cutting them off. Well played. They're actually going to cut them off. Doom does have Doom. Does opt to Doom the Centaur, who has got Blade activated. All on coming in. Sorry, getting hits from the back
Is it
line.
Ricky and the Grim on it?
Hey, let's
Get up,
as well.
there we go. Snap doing it well. Small Void is just picking off the rest.
Ricky does have smoke screen. Going to silence him up. Yes. Doesn't even need to get to there.
Very well played there. Able to wrap around. Nowhere
That was
for them
such
to
a
go.
neat wraparound. Yeah, that was really well played. Came straight through the middle lane, through the jungle, sent to the TP to tower, made them like, okay, hit signal. Meanwhile, it was a beautiful gank actually.
Yeah. Very well done.
Great team chemistry there by Radiant. Do you think it was the right idea by Dire to try trade that draw kill off for a tier 1? Just unfortunately couldn't pull it off with that.
I think that they didn't have the vision in the jungle, so they weren't aware that they were coming through that way.
Yeah.
Although looking at the map position where the wards were,
Bounty.
it's hard to say. They might have think, okay, they might go bottom, or they might go back to mid. They might look through jungle, go to
I'll take that.
Roche.
MKB is up.
Oh my.
So do you, as a Doom, just not go Radiance anymore?
He's already got the relic.
If you go for another fire, or I don't. Yeah, I just that's a rough one.
So, been seen. Sent
ulti
rather
coming
than
in?
get out. No lasso today, boys.
Oh, he's speedy and he uses the trades to dodge.
Is
A
under
mana burn from the illusions. Gyro going the Ags. I mean the BKB. Jesus.
tower is under attack.
BKB first, and then I believe it has Q to the. Yeah, it does have the Ags.
Ags. BKB for Ags, okay. I mean, feels he needs like sort of more control in that team fight. Isn't being able to get all of his damage off that he can get off.
He is getting stunned and silenced by the Grim quite a bit.
Blade not up on the Sin, just to make Drow's life even more frustrating. What's up in that last fight actually, come to think of it? Doom did hit him unfortunately. Shadowblade up, as is the Doom in the next 10 seconds. Jared is farming this jungle out, trying to get his BKB. I think that's the next timing they're looking for here. Drow looking for her BKB, Jared looking for his. Doom will take this Radiance as it comes. We do see another 5-man smoke. Ooh, 4-man smoke rather, as Void is showing. Has Chrono up. They're looking in the same area. I wonder if we're going to see a similar sort of fight to last time.
Top, so maybe.
Ooh, do you deward this? I don't think you do. Yep, okay, cool. So there we go. Well played there. Radiant knows their wards. Okay, they deward it. They're not worried about the smoking gag. I always like those ones where you...
They're not here. Maybe they see again. Yep, there we go. Line drawn, come the Ricky.
Do we
Let's go
send the
and defend
same?
this top tier one.
Do we send 2 more through the jungle to get them?
Dire's
Or...
middle tower
Okay, they're
is
dropping for a
under
full...
attack.
I think just
man,
fight
full
them head
frontal.
on.
Okay. Well, they got the Chrono up. Yasha up on the Void as well. Dire is going to have vision of at least 2 of them.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
We
attack.
just avoid
Well,
going
one.
first, yeah. The Chrono.
Radiant
I want to get the
scanning
Doom out
Ah.
and the Gyro, the Drow.
Ooh,
As we say,
see now he gets picked.
very good
Got the
jump.
reflect off.
Oh, does
Good silence by Drow. Good morning, Swiss.
It should be the Gyro to Drow getting as well.
One of his doing big damage.
Chase. Backfire. Doom has the invis. No vision.
Great use by Batrider there to stop that cookie. Oh, that would have been good. It was a really, really good use sense there to dodge that fire snipe cookie, but unfortunate there. They're searching for Doom. He's sitting nice and safe at home.
Has the Radiance done? A little too late.
Dyer's top tower is under
Ricky now
attack.
sitting plenty of regen of health too.
Yeah, he's an absurd regen there, that one. Like, I think it's like
He's not
8.6 by level 5. A double Wraith Band regen with him is
Tower is under
rough.
So what do you think here? Take the tier 2, take Outpost and Rush.
I think exactly that.
is no more.
28 minutes, so
Good time. You
likely
can even
off the Rush,
fake.
you can go defend it.
You won't even need to have your entire team in the rush, but you can have sent Ricky snap, if that. Just wait for them to rotate, because they're probably going to try and look for this. They are on division, so maybe just get control of their jungle again.
Manta's ready. Is opting for Lincolns on the Ricky. ADC? No, opting not to go for the Rush straight away. Ricky does see a DD now, so they might go, hey, when's Chrono up? 82 seconds. Damn. What do I do with this now?
The thing is, so Doom wasn't used in the last fight, so they'll know that's up. I wonder how, if Sent gets a blink, he doesn't have a blink, what am I thinking? If he gets a stomp, you know what, there's no pressure on Red right now, they don't need to force a fight.
Yeah.
They can try to pick off, there's a DD bottom, there's a little bit of pause issues happening over here. Okay, it's having a bit of lag. There's a DD there for that Ricky, and if Ricky with DD is going to pick off anything he wants.
And then some.
So, yeah, and then some. I mean, he could want to get his level 20 and just sort of take a breather, like, okay guys, let's get control. They've got control somewhat of the jungle.
May the drow keep you safe.
Do you see Snap?
Double daggers.
They are under vision here, so Dad does see the scent heading towards what looks like the road pit. Coming back up to high ground, they are watching him. Homing missile coming onto scent. Doom hit on him.
No,
He's middle dead.
okay, what's next?
Silent. That's it, dead scent.
Double silence on the drow. A blast to follow.
First dive.
Timing out. Try to kill, but now they return.
It's ready.
They can just run back. Void.
Oh, there's a
chrono.
big time dilation thing. Let's get the thing, let's get the lasso off, but those artillery shells, man. Artillery shots from Mortimer with Ricky just damaging left, right, and center.
Imagine that fight, but with chrono. It seems like it's the way of going. You can't let Cthulhu initiate first, because then you're gonna get chronoed, you're gonna get Mortimer, you're gonna get scent altered. But you can't start it first either, because they will be able to run away with the scent ult and then come back at you after you.
An afternoon.
They're very small windows here. They've got like 20-second windows where Lasso is on that 80-second cooldown. You've got your home missile on 90-second cooldown. Your scent is also around that time. You've got like a tiny window to do this before Cthulhu have these massive ultis up of Chronos and the scents Stampede. Mortimer kisses from the back line. It's a very difficult fight for them, actually. Every time they are prepared to fight and perhaps ready and in the right position, Cthulhu's sitting there with their 3 big ultis as well, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're caught in Chrono, not every single game you're caught in a Chrono, you're dead. In this one, you are. If you're caught there, you're sitting happy for snaps going, yes, targets, thank you. No one's moving. You know, so it'll be good to see guys separate a little bit. Their positions have to be so on point here. They've done well so far in a lot of these team fights and been picked off later, but it is a difficult one with the timings of these ultis. I mean, we see here, he's got Chrono again. Snapfire LT in 8 seconds. Stampede's up. Soulbind's ready.
Gold also up with... Ooh, look for the lasso, but the sounds come out. Good back off there. I mean, what do you see from the... Let's assume the Gyro gets his Ags and he gets his BKB. He has the NKB queued up, but... Would you rather want to see a Satanic Rapier and being able to kill... Which, some of these heroes are quite squishy. None of them are really above 2k except for the Scent. He barely above and Void is just below.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible at all for Dire to get kills here. I think it really is, like you said earlier, just the case of when Cthulhu is initiating on you and it's on their terms, you're in trouble. You
have to make your initiation count from the get-go. Kills for right heroes, the Doom on the right and the Lasso on the other.
Yeah, but then to Cthulhu's credit as well as theirs, you can see they're sticking so tightly knit as this group of 5. Yeah. They aren't on top of one another sharing farm, but they are close enough that if there's an issue, don't worry, I can blink strike in, I can cookie somebody closer, I can snap us nearby, I've got a blink as well, don't worry. It's a really well played out draft. They're doing this really well as their team. Yep. No, when it's played well, it looks good, man.
People.
No, pubs are for the solos. I'm with that, dude.
Pubs is for the Rapier Tusk first build.
Yeah, that's fine on any build. But yeah, they just seem to be playing the same. I don't want to sound like a kind of beat a dead horse, but the methodical dose of take control of the lanes. They've de-watered the jungle. They're just choking Dire out. They're going to slowly start taking outposts before 40 minutes and getting XP on them. They've got the farm on them. It's just a very difficult place right now for Dire. I mean, that, like, I love these games.
You know, but the Ricky to follow with the Scent ult.
Stampede comes in. Kisses.
He could either stop it.
That's very tough.
Godlike with that double.
But now you just defend.
Let's go for more. Let's get lassoed. We'll get
lassoed into fountain.
Not far enough though. But
perfectly.
That's dead.
Well played, Corky. Chuck an LT through A. I mean, very beautiful. They've saved the 1 Rax potential. They still current up and Vegas.
Yep.
You must be careful of that.
Ooh, Ricky's jumping
Soulbind is up.
Oh. Is able to get out, so Void has to commit on.
Drow's out.
Pulling low. Blast with the Drow silence. Too much damage. Void with the MKB able to knock through the silence.
Did you note that Ricky Manta? That Ricky Manta dodged the AA blast. That was
Really?
gorgeous. Yeah.
Very well played there.
Very, very well played there. Ag still up. Ooh, Age. Just trying to get back to base. Oh, what is that? Blink strike range.
Could see that it was your time.
Okay, he opted for the 475 blink strike range at level 20. Didn't notice that.
It's the best one, honestly. It's so good, especially when you're playing with this grip. It's just an instant long range stun. Doom on the... That's gonna kill it off, but...
This could be a rampage.
First rampage? Come on, give it to him.
I think we're gonna see a rampage.
Come on.
This is a
First
rampage, boys.
Have it.
Have it. Oh, okay. Is this the turnaround point? Is this it?
Doesn't have lasso. Damn it, Ricky. Come on.
Time's out. Almost the first rampage. Would have been fantastic there.
Boy's just gonna be able to get it.
Had to go for it. I'm glad he went for it. I'm proud of that. He deserves it. I mean, yeah, that's so what we're speaking about there. Now, when they fight again, you can assume you can have Chrono up. One of his kisses just came off cooldown. Soulbind will be up. It's a rough one, man. It really is a rough one for Dire. Not ever over though.
No.
It's always a chance. Have got a drow, defending high ground.
I think
That's gonna have a
the way
blink.
to go is you got to use the Doom on the Void and be able to get him out. You have to lasso the Ricky and then have your Gyro and your Drow bursting each of them down at the same time with the AA blast onto the Void so that he can't regen. I think
Yeah, I think AA
if
blast
you have
is
to do
big, yeah.
everything at the same time. That's the way you got to commit it, and you got to go all in. Can't back off. If you back off, they're gonna run at you with Grimult, with Ascent. That's all you gotta do. But you need your BKBs up.
Bounty!
It's stunned Deering.
Yeah, that AA blast is going to be very, very important. It did nice work there for that double kill on the Ricky and the Gyro, I think it was. On the Ricky and the Ascent there, as they were trying to dive Fountain. But you can see what could happen though if they were to extend again in the fight. We do see Grimstroke prepping for a Halberd.
Get that
So that could be
Drow.
goodbye Drow, yeah.
Do
be a
have
little bit of a
BKB
spanner in the
finished
works.
on the Void, so not caring about that silence anymore. Twice over. The Manta and the...
Oh no. Void's queuing up the Ags.
Don't worry, Mortimer.
That's going to be
Absolutely.
painful
Don't
with
do it to
MKB.
Top though. Sense just saying hi. Like what, you want to go on me?
Oh, Ricky's blink strike's ready. He's waiting for it.
This range.
That we would see some nasty.
Basher. Abyssal next. Alright.
Then Crimson Guard, Pipe, Blade Mail on the scent at 200k health. You got a Void in the background, sitting with Chrono. Stomps up aggressively, nice, you know, with the blink. You do see him start coming out. Not going to do anything besides stop him for about 1-2 seconds. Okay. And while the tower's hitting him, his health is not. It's not dropping.
There we
Does do the Void, okay.
but nothing to follow and he's up. Going
Ricky
in.
is up here.
Bounce.
And then one of the kids is to
Mortimer's-
space them out.
Alright.
See, the strategy you said there was actually spot on, worked really well. But Cthulhu just have the response to it as well.
That 4-star from the Grim.
Force up the Void out and then just drop the artillery, saying you can go through us if you'd like, but I wouldn't. And then comes Void saying, protect me, and there's my Chrono on the Drow. Great Mantis this game, fantastically done.
Dead.
Oh, yeah, he does run in.
He's gonna just miss the... Oh, actually does hit the same. Moving forward. Let's get the bashes.
To get the Fountain again, get the Fury Swipe bashes, there we go.
Very good there. They do have the buyback on the Gyro.
I think they'll expand it if they go for that tier 2 bottom, tier 3 rather.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
You don't think they're gonna go for the throne?
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Actually, I think they'll go for buyback if they go for
Is victory within Dire's
good blue tier
Very
3.
good jump away there from the bat. Doesn't have lasso.
Captain Bish, buyback. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong side. They do still have Soulbind, more of this kisses up in 30. Ricky is still just doing big over damage. Big look. no real pressure on that. Doesn't have that lasso up just yet. It's very difficult without the lasso.
A blast is gonna hit.
Slightly off there towards the back. Does go over them though.
Short duration.
Mantis
Nothing
the
to keep inside. Oh, it does get leashed onto the Doom.
Void is stunned.
Kill the Void. He's able to jump away.
Almost
Stunned
great
from
soul
by
bind.
Ricky with the defusal. Still
Fantastic soul
has
bind there,
Abyssal,
though.
so it's probably going to look to Abyssal the gyro here to get out. Void going to opt to go
That's
for the
Abyssal. He
ground.
has one of these.
Dead. Full bottom is onto there.
Skirmish.
I think we might be seeing the end of game 2.
Let's stun on. Dead. A to follow.
Yeah, it's just that's no was too hard. They just played really, really well as a group here. Played really, really well as a team. Rotated fantastically. Needed timings for that. Spot on. Really, really well played.
They are saying GG, but they're not actually saying it. As I was saying, they were very good from Cthulu. That's the 2-0 for them in their first game. 41k net worth lead on 40 minutes.
Cthulu looking strong.
Very strong.
Yeah,
Very
they're looking
good
very, very strong.
team coordination coming off from them the whole way. Be able to lay the stuns perfectly, understand where their advantage lies. That's what we saw in that first game. Very well done. Yeah. Sure. Anyway.